All them niggas, remember the Sakari niggas, even the ISUPK, remember the guns, which we said, okay, for you brothers in GMS, you ain't even Apostle Tahar has said this. Like, hey, ain't nothing wrong as long as it's lawful, as long as you within, yeah, we said because Yahweh Shah said it. But we're not promoting carnality, but it's reality. The 12 disciples carried swords. They carried weapons. That's the right of a man to carry a sidearm, but as long as it's within the bounds of the law, depending on where you live. Because we got to be, you know what I mean? Right. If you live in a state like where we live, out here in Texas, right? Because remember, Yahweh Shai said it. If Texas, but Texas ain't the only one. I know all the states because, you got to know them laws. If you live in a state where, like Texas has open carry, so if you don't have a permit or a license, right, out here in Texas, I'm gonna deal with Texas. In Texas, you can carry a gun, you can carry a weapon, you can carry your rifle, even a handgun. But if you don't have a permit for it, it has to be showing. The police got to be able to see it. Right. You dig? The police, if they see it, then they really can't do nothing because that's the law. But they got to be, like the old Western, you got to have it out. Like, this is the Wild West. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can even have a rifle rack out, but if they see you, they got to be able to see it. Now, you can still get a concealed permit, but that you got to get a permit for that. You got to get a permit. If you want to have your gun, but it got to be hidden. But that's cool. That's cool. But as long as you're within the bounds of the law, you dig? But if you just, like these niggas, you just got guns and illegal guns and all that, then you going off, right? But it's not about that. But I made that point to make the point. For you brothers, because I know certain brothers in GMS have weapons, but it's legal. Certain brothers have permits or they have stuff. You ain't sinning if you do have a sidearm, because the scriptures say, man, Yahweh Shai told them. But it's not about, you don't trust in that. You don't trust in that. You don't trust in that. You have it just to have it. Like I carry a sidearm just for protection, whatever. But you don't trust, you trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You see, but them niggas, they made it a point, the Sakari dudes, which the Sakari were carnal anyway. ISUPK, remember a few years back, they did videos, we got the guns. But they made it like they came with that Black Panther type, like, the gun. You ain't fucking with Esau with no guns. And I'm not even talking about the regular cops. They drop by, like, it's all a show, the theater of war. Even the shit that Trump is doing. Them cartels and all these motherfuckers, yeah, they got weapons and they got money and power, but they don't got more power than, come on, bro, this is the Babylon. So Trump, but I give it to Trump. He coming down on these motherfuckers. Them dudes ain't coming against the United States government. No. This is the beast. If they really, but this dude Trump, he ready to do it though. That's how I know he that dude that's gonna bring the fire. They could drop drones and bomb them cartel leaders. They could take them out whenever they get ready. Mm-hmm. Esau got the sword. That was in them, Genesis. But now they coming out. He popping off now. Trump, look, I send the special ops, Delta Force, the Navy SEALs. Come on, bro. That's one day's work. I know. Like I told you, I know about them special forces. My father was special forces. If they really wanted to take all them drug cartels, they could take that. I'd say a day, maybe a couple of days. That's a couple of days' work for this devil. You know what I mean? They got the power. The Lord, that was the blessing from Isaac. Because he got supplanted for the birthright. You dig? So, Father was there, any other blessing. He got the fatness of the earth and the sword, which is that weaponry that, Look, these motherfuckers, they sending the satellites into so-called space, which Esau never been to the moon. They never been to no fucking moon. That's a lie. We know that. They haven't even really cracked the atmosphere of the earth. You know?